Hey everybody, it's Paul Grossman, the Dark Arts Wizard, and today I was going to show you something kind of cool, coding game, their interface on how to learn how to program in a bunch of different languages, but that's going to have to take us back seat because when I was deciding to put together this video, I realized I needed to check something. I wanted to check on my space and I realized, oh my gosh, my C drive is almost completely full. What am I going to do about that? Well, as you can see over here, I am a test automation engineer. I work in a whole lot of different developer tools. I even like to go back to my childhood and play around with my Amigas and Commodore 64s, and sometimes that takes up a lot of space. So what I need to do is go and take a look at my Space Sniffer over here. Now I've got this Space Sniffer, and it's showing me what's on my E drive. Oh, there's 28 gig of space being taken up by my Linux virtual machine. But also if we show exactly what's unusable and what's free space, actually it's not taking up that much. I have a whole bunch of space here. But I'm going to show you what my C drive looks like. I'm going to show you all the space. It's scanning over here. We're at about 12%. And it's going through all my drive space to tell me exactly what's available and what's not. We're going to show our free space and also what areas are inaccessible and haven't been scanned yet. So there's our free space over here. I've got about 6 gig of space available, but what is taking up all that space? Well, let's let the scan complete. Alright, so you can see that we're now ready, and what's actually got the most of space is my app data folder that's sitting underneath my user account. And if we click on it, we can see there's other folders underneath. There's Roam and Local. And over here, then we've gotten deeper in there, and we can see exactly what is some of the items that are taking up space. Mozilla, we got JetBrains, we got WebEx, all this stuff is taking up a bunch of space, and Microsoft's taking the biggest bunch there. And what is it? It's actually Outlook. It's all the email that I've collected over the years. Well, you can get over to email and you can see lots of videos on how to reduce the amount of video. That's not what I'm going to talk about today, but there's always a chance to go look at all sorts of different areas to try and reduce your space. So I'm going to take a look at TechSmith and their Snagit. And what their Snagit has is a library directory out there that's eating up a whole bunch of my space, and I want to clear that off and move it to our spot where there's more space available. So I'm going to go over to Snagit. Here's some of the recent images I was working on, and if you go under Edit Preferences and go over to Library, you can see that the path here is a library location. This might be different on your system, but the entire path over here going to the app data is correct. But we're going to change this. So let's go click on our little folder over here and go over to our E drive. We'll create a new folder and call it Snagit Library. Select that folder and we'll restart Snagit. Now take a look what's happening. Snagit is now moving all of those files away, and if we take a look at our drive over here, oh, it's starting to shrink. Folder is now just moved over to our E drive, and there's plenty of space in there, and now our editor has reopened. And all these files that I've got here, all my library files, and there are a ton of them, they've all been moved over to the E drive. Let's go check it out. And there's my Snagit library, and now it's full of all my files, and we can actually see which one is actually the largest one all the way down to the smallest ones. This is a great little utility for finding the files by space that are taking up space on your drive. I do hope you've enjoyed this brief demo on how to do some space management on your laptop. Don't forget to check out my videos here and here. And please subscribe, and you'll get more videos from the Dark Arts Wizard. Have yourself a great day.